everybody, it's Dustin. Welcome to this video. Today I have a brand new video for you guys. If you guys did not know, VidCon is less than 100 days away, and I went to VidCon last year and I'm going this year, so I decided to tell you guys some VidCon tips and advice. So let's go ahead and get started. So here's some things that you guys should pack to VidCon. These are the top things that you will need. I'm not going to add anything extra really, so yeah. You will need money, and a lot of it, because if you're going to buy merch, if you're going to buy food, it's all pretty expensive, so money. I also recommend bringing snacks, because if you go to VidCon, you're going to get hungry and you don't want to spend all your money on the food trucks there because they're really expensive. So I recommend packing your lunch with you, and like while you're waiting in line to meet your YouTuber in the signings, you just pull it out, eat. And yeah, and make sure you have some gum or a mint with you, because you don't want no stinky breath after you ate and then you have to go meet your YouTuber. So make sure you pack gum and a mint or something like that. The next thing you guys want to bring is water, because you don't want to get dehydrated. It's really hot. You don't want to faint. So bring water and drink a lot of it. If you're going to be drinking a lot of water though, make sure you go to the bathroom before you go to the convention center, so you don't have to like go to the bathroom last minute. And next thing you guys want to do is plan 4 different outfits. Plan them out. The 4th outfit is for just in case you spill something on yourself and you need to change, so you can get into that. But pick out some 3 main outfits for each day of the convention. The next thing is swimming gear. You're gonna need swim trunks, bikinis, whatever you got, because it is summertime. It is hot, and you're most likely gonna stay in a hotel with a pool, and you're in LA, so you're bound to like go swimming somehow. And the next thing was multiple Sharpies. I recommend multiple because one time when I met Lily Singh, I left my Sharpie at the table because I was in shock and I just walked away. But good thing I had multiple Sharpies, so then I could still have people sign my stuff. And speaking of stuff to sign, bring something small for people to sign. You're going to want to get autographs. You don't want them to sign a piece of paper or something. Get a notebook, get a canvas, something small and portable, not too big, and let them sign it. I recommend being creative with this, because who knows, if you have a vlogger sign your creative thing, they might vlog you and you might get into their videos. So make sure to be creative and have something small and portable. I brought a canvas and it had the YouTube sign in it, and I had the YouTube sign all around it, and I really like it. And this is super important. It's a portable charger, so when you're in line, when you're watching a panel, you can just plug in your phone and let it charge, because you are gonna run out of battery, let me tell you. So if you run out of battery, you're not gonna be able to take pictures, because most likely you're taking pictures with your phone. So bring a portable charger, it will save your life. Next thing is a small backpack. VidCon does provide like a drawstring bag, but it isn't the best. If you lose it, it will blend in with everybody else's bag. So bring a small backpack so it's nice and comfortable, and like it's unique, so if you lose it and you see it on the floor or something, you'll know it's yours, you know? So bring a small backpack. Next thing is deodorant, because you don't want to smell bad. People are going to be waiting in line with you. A YouTuber is going to be hugging you. You do not want to smell like trash, so bring deodorant or you're going to smell like a garbage can. Next thing is chapstick.
Where's the chapstick? Where's the chapstick?
Because if you're going to be roaming around outside of the convention center, which is most likely because there's concerts and stuff out there, you're gonna want chapstick, because I don't know about you, but my lips get chapped like a lot in the sun. Like I could be inside a building, my lips are perfect. Go out into the sun, it's like a prune. So bring chapstick, because you're gonna need it. Next thing's your phone, so you can take pictures when you're waiting in line. You know, go on your phone, boom, you're gonna need a phone. Bring sunscreen, because it's really hot again. Inside the convention center, it's actually really cold, but outside it's super hot, so bring sunscreen so then you don't burn up and look like a tomato. So those are all my tips on what to pack. Now this is my advice on VidCon in general. So my first advice is to make some internet friends before you go. There are VidCon accounts on Instagram and Twitter that kind of like help you with that, so they kind of introduce you to other internet friends. So all you have to do is find those accounts, and basically have internet friends before you go, because you don't want to hang out alone, or have a friend with you, because you don't want to hang out alone. Plus it's like super cool because you're meeting someone online, and if it's like your best internet friend, you can just like hug them and just have a fun time. So make some internet friends before you go, because it will make the experience 10 times better. Number 2 is if you can't make internet friends, when you're there, talk to everybody. If you're in line, talk. If you're at a booth, talk. Just try to make as many friends as you can. And since you guys are all at VidCon, you guys have at least one thing in common, which is YouTubers. My next tip is to roam outside of the convention center and inside. So there's like a hallway on the inside. Roam around there. You will most likely meet YouTubers. Me and my friends met BuzzFeed Violet, RCL Beauty, so many YouTubers outside or in the hallway. So please roam around the hallway. And I also saw Mia Stammer and Brittany Louise Taylor and Bethany Moda. I also walk around outside because YouTubers are also outside. I met Humble the Poet outside and like so many more, so please roam outside. The next thing is sleep early so you don't have to take breaks the next day and don't feel tired. So I recommend sleeping at least before 12 because you're gonna get tired. Unless you're at a party or something, I guess that's fine, but like please sleep early so the next day you don't feel tired and have to go back to your hotel room, take a break. So please sleep. Next thing is to bring your own food so you don't have to pay at the food trucks. You're going to want to do this because it's expensive. The food trucks are expensive, so if you just pack your own food, you don't have to pay. Number 5 is always have your phone in your pocket. So if you see a YouTuber or something, you just take it out, take a selfie, put it in your pocket, guys, so you don't have to rummage through your backpack. Please do it. My next tip is to go to concerts and VidCon prom. The concerts aren't like super hardcore concerts where everyone's up and dancing and going crazy. The only concert that really does that is the We the Kings concert, but all the other concerts are pretty chill. Not a lot of people go to them, at least not last year. But yeah, go to them so you can just enjoy music, and if you're really bored, just go to them. It's a nice way to kind of pass time and just have some fun. And go to VidCon prom because that shit is hardcore. If you guys like hardcore dancing and going crazy and stuff, go to VidCon prom, but make sure you go there with friends because, or you're gonna be dancing alone, it's gonna be hella awkward. But for me, I actually did not, like I went with friends, but they didn't really dance, so I kind of just went into the whole crowd, like the gigantic crowd myself. There were some really nice people that like invited me over to dance with them, and it was really fun. People there are really nice, and they also have like these little circles in different parts of the VidCon prom that people create, like that fans create themselves, and like just people would like go crazy and dance in the middle and then go out, and you know. My next thing is to plan your days because VidCon comes out with an agenda. I recommend bringing a planner and like writing down the events you want to go to and what time they're at, and like just plan your whole day so you never feel lost. The next thing is to explore booths because a lot of booths give away free stuff. And if they tell you like subscribe to this or put in your email, just put in a fake email or subscribe to them and then walk away and unsubscribe to them if you really don't want to do that stuff. So just, you know, that's personally what I did to get free stuff, to be honest. So you guys, if you guys don't want to like put in your real email and get junk sent to you, then that's your way to go. And also, if you do that, you might see some YouTubers because Strawberry17 was at her booth and she was doing like meet and greets there. My next tip is to, after the convention center closed, which is at 6 p.m. or something like that, you could still have fun after VidCon. Last year, there were like these people who got in groups and sang. You should join them and sing and just have fun because there's a lot of stuff going on after the convention center. There are parties. Personally, last year I didn't go to any parties because I didn't really know of any of them. They're kind of like secret, but they're mostly in the Hilton Hotel, which is right next to the convention center, so I recommend going to the Hilton. I'm not staying at the Hilton. I'm staying at a hotel really nearby. It's like the third closest hotel to the convention center, which is like a minute walk. My next tip is to dress to impress. So at school, you know how you can't really wear what you want to, and like because could be considered weird and stuff. You can wear that at VidCon. No one's gonna judge you. I wore a onesie to VidCon and no one cared. So if I can wear a onesie, you can pretty much wear whatever you want except be naked. Because the next thing I recommend is to register a day before VidCon so then you don't have to wait in a long line to register. My next tip is to have what you want signed at your hands at all times. I didn't do this all the time, so all I got was really a picture, but if you have it in your hands, just ask them to sign it, then get a picture. My next tip is to have notifications on your favorite YouTubers, because if they're at VidCon, they'll most likely tweet a picture or tweet something like meet me here or something. Then you'll know that they're there, run there, meet them. And my last thing is to bring tape, because the badges have like this little hole where you kind of clip the thing on, and on that top part it breaks off and you could possibly lose your badge. So then you could like put tape there and it'll be good to go. So bring tape with you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed. If you like, follow my social media links down below. And if you're going to VidCon, please comment down below. And that is pretty much it. So hope you have a great day and make sure to stay classy. Bye! Ah! Can't reach it. Woo! I'm done. I'm done filming.
Oh, you're still filming. You're still filming. Hi, everyone.